departing Spotsylvania, train 312, 7:06 a.m., doing a D.C. at 8:50.
Spotsylvania North, beam approach, medium. X-Rock, coming up. Thanks for the man, call for the forget about the dispatcher mark.
Interlocking is Crossroads.
We have run and release. Going to track 1 and cross with approach beam in the cab. Tiger on.
Crossroads, CFP 53.47. Post 54. It's the old Richmond, Fredericksburg, and Potomac. Today, the CSX RFMP sub. Coming up is Mine Road. One viewer out there says that these horns stink, they're garbage. All I can say is he's got poor taste. I'm not going to mention his name. It's understandable he has poor taste with the hockey team he roots for. Well, my Toronto Maple Leafs and New York Islanders didn't do all that great. So he's been relentlessly abusing me with all kinds of obscenities about those teams. He's bludgeoning me with holes. I feel like a piece of Swiss cheese. Oh well, tit for tat. 10-minute game misconduct for poor taste.
12 cab cover 70. Limited, Hamilton North on 1. Approach limited. Approach limit, North 1.
Signal is Hamilton. CFB 55.80. This is Hamilton. Post 56. It's measured from the James River in Richmond. The area on the right is part of the Fredericksburg battlefield in the Civil War. That battle was fought in December of 1862. Devastating loss for the Union Army.
Popular, north on 1. Approach limited. Approach limited, popular.
Amazing. That was Lansdowne Road crossing. There aren't many crossings on the RF&P, but trains sound their horns twice when entering a station and they sound their horns twice when leaving, so even in spite of the crossings, you'll hear that horn quite a bit. Fredericksburg Yard. Got a limited clear signal. FB.
When you're ready.
Now we got a local freight over here. I think that might be the...
What's your night, both ground clear, good 20, take what you need. Clear for 20, here we go.
Might be the L133. That's a Fredericksburg to Massaponax turn. Got a couple of nice Jeeps. There's old FB Tower on the right. Look at that.
We have seven cars back there. 7 cars in. 7 cars on the way. That's all I saw back there. Thank you, man.
That was the same power I saw in that local yesterday. They're both former Conrail engines.
We have clear the cab ride Fredericksburg, track 2. Yeah,
Fredericksburg. about to cross the Rappahannock River, a river the Union Army had a heck of a time crossing back in the Battle of Fredericksburg.
Sector 133, lead locomotive 4429 southbound 3 track clear, FB 133.
Post 60. I had to silence the telemetry frequency. You heard that chirping?
Clear up Camp Cox 718, clear. Dogwood North Jackson.
Signal at Dahlgren. That's where RF&P had a branch down at Dahlgren, Virginia on the Potomac. It's only partially used today. There's the branch track on the right. Interlocking, CFB 60.96. Milepost 62. On the old RF&P days, the journey from Richmond Broad Street to Washington Union Station is about 114 miles. But the RF&P didn't go that far. It only went as far as RO interlocking, right on the south shore of the Potomac. It's about a milepost 108. Sound their horn twice when approaching a station. Now we got more sun here. The right of way does twist a little.
718 clear, Leland arriving north on.
Signal 634-2. mention about getting a lift here.
Sorry, P312, cab copy 718, departing Leland, clearing the cab, northbound, track number 2. Clearing the cab, fire.
When I last did this in November of 2022, it didn't have the sun that I'm having in mid-May. Milepost 64. Milepost 65. Like hawks.
12, cab copy 718. Clear Potomac, run north, track 2. Clear fire.
Potomac run signal. All the signals have names.
Equipment defect detector. Milepost 66.6. Track 2. CSX equipment defect detector. Milepost 66.6. No defects. Total act 2. Transmission. Cab copy 718, no defects, clear Ross, arrive at Brook, track 2. Clear Ross, right? No defects, clear Ross.
Brook.
Cab Coffee 718 departing Brook Station, clearing the cab. Northbound track 2, got 50 coming up, 50 at Arkandale. Okay, 50 coming up. Last time I did this ride, the leaves were just about off the trees, little fall foliage. Now it's full of green. Milepost 69. Cab Coffee 718, clear Brook. Northbound on 250 ahead. Clear Brook, coming up.
Milepost 70. Scenic stretch coming up here. We're right along the Potomac, and it's very wide here. The signal is called Widewater. Bridge up ahead is a quiet creek. Milepost 71.
Cab Coffee 718, clear at Arkandale, northbound 2. Got Faulkner coming up after this 50. Arkandale, 50.
interlocking approaching is Arkandale. Here at Arkandale, we pick up a third track. They eventually want to triple track it all the way to Fredericksburg. Be triple tracked all the way to Spotsylvania eventually. VRE is talking about adding Saturday service this summer. Signal up ahead is wide water. I think you'll be able to see why it's called that.
312, point charge PL, Faulkner, over.
On the right is the Potomac River, which is pretty wide here.
312 and point charge BL, Faulkner, over. Got a cab car V718, track 2 northbound, over. On the 718, got folks north. I understand. Good morning. I understand. Bill Fox giving the avenue on the V718 for Mr. Jules Limits North on 2 max speed permitted. 78.1, 79.1 with a station stop. Call you back for a restart. Everybody's clear. Is that correct, though? Yes, sir. I would like to talk to you momentarily. Roger, I'll copy that on Faulkner. I'll call back for the restart. Right.
Talking to a track foreman up ahead. Yeah, look at that. On the other side of the river is the state of Maryland. Milepost 76. passing by a Marine Corps facility on the right. The Marine Academy is located at Quantico. This horn makes a K5 LLA horn seem ordinary. Arriving Quantico. Crossing is Potomac Avenue.
Charge BL Faulkner. 312 BL Faulkner.
Yes, sir, Mr. Abney, got false permission at 2 north remaining mile limits. Everybody's in the clear, max speed up.
I understand Faulkner giving the Avenue on B718 permission for a restart, but where we stand through remaining limits north on 2 max speed permitted. Everybody's still in the clear, is that correct?
Yes, sir, Mr. Abney, that's correct. Over, y'all have a good day and good weekend.
We appreciate it. Have a safe day, good weekend as well.
Thank you, sir.
I copy that restart. Quantico, clear the cab north on 2. We do have permission on the restart, max speed. Here we go.
A lot of work was done here at the station, and third track was added here. We're about to cross over Quantico Creek. The bridge we'll be traveling over is the original single track bridge that the RFW had used in later years. The second bridge was added on the left. Added a track and added a second track recently. So that new span is 2 tracks wide. Quantico Creek.
Northbound, track 2.
Clear, Possum Point. This is where the Possum Point power plant is. Interlocking is Possum Point.
Clear north 40 coming up.
North Possum Point, CFB 81.30. Post 82. Cherry Hill Road. Post 83. Howells Creek Bridge.
Howells Creek north on 240 ahead. Clear Howells Creek 40 ahead.
Next high bridge we go over is in the Absco Creek. That's got a speed restriction on it. You'll see the track sort of dips once you cross over it. Post 84. Approaching the Absco Creek Bridge. And he's slowing for that speed restriction I spoke of. Once you cross the bridge, you'll see how the track just sort of drops down.
CSX detector, milepost 84.6, track main 2.
The Absco Creek.
CSX detector, milepost 84.6, track main 2. No defects. Repeat, no defects. Total axles 28. Detector out.
You could clearly see that.
12, cap copy 718, no defect. Clear Ripon arriving north on 2. Clear Ripon, no defects arriving. 312 out.
Clear Ripon. Signal 85.4.
We are departing Brook, clean the cab north on 2. Verify.
Milepost 86. Crossing is silent.
Woodbridge.
Interlocking was Featherstone. Post 88.
Do I need to make an announcement about cars not on the black on Woodbridge? Yeah, just one call. The real copy off. We're arriving Woodbridge, track 2.
Woodbridge.
We have Cap Copy 718 departing Woodbridge, Clinic Cab, northbound track 2. Clinic Cab departing.
Milepost 89. It's gotten cloudier. It's a blessing. US Highway 1 parallels on the left as we cross the Occoquan River, right around the curve.
North on 2. Clear Colchester, north 2.
Signal is Colchester.
VRE 312 train, look good, turn the rear, safe trip.
I appreciate it. You look good as well, too. I'm burning. Be safe.
Thank you.
That was Amtrak 67 en route from Boston to Newport News.
Amtrak 67, 17, locomotive 151. Colchester, 3 tracks up.
Milepost 91. This is Franconia Hill we're negotiating. Looks like a bit of an apex here.
312, Cap Copy 718, cleared lower northbound 2. Got an IL pole coming up. Turn around, pole coming up at this fall.
This is Lorden. This is where the auto train terminal is. But the auto train hasn't arrived yet. Amtrak's auto train terminal on the left. There was a P-42 and a B-32-BWH down there in Amtrak colors.
Now at Brook.
312, front charge, IL code, over.
So reaching out to another MOW worker.
.312 and front charge, IL code, over. Departing Lawton, clear the cab north on 2, IL code coming up. Clear the cab departing code coming up. C312, front charge IL code, over. Y'all read this radio. Got it up, I can hear you. Alright. C312 and front charge IL code, over. Sir, good morning to you. You got engine and apnea on the cab car V718 coming northbound. 2 to 3 track, like permission, do your limit still. Yes, sir, coming northbound. Coming northbound, we'll be crossing over from 2 to 3 track in your limits, like permission through. IL code given the apnea on the B718, permission to its limits northbound. All tracks 2 to 3, max speed 95.7, 97.3. Everybody's in the clear, is that correct, though?
Approach limit.
Thank you, have a safe day, good weekend. Alright, 312 crew got permission through codes, limits, max speed 2 to 3 track. We'll be working on track 3 at Franconia, track 3, and our cars 3 and 4 will be on the platform. Track 3 at Franconia, got that permission. That's right. Alright, we here, G. Alright, meet me in the middle.
Milepost 95.
Northbound. What was that, Cliff? No permission. Entering his limits with permission. Alright. Enter permission. Approach medium in the cab. What's medium?
Equipment defect detector. Milepost 9er 5.8. Track 2. CSX equipment defect detector. Milepost 9er 5.8. Track 2. No defects. No defects. Total axle 2.8. End of transmission.
Red over a flashing yellow. I think this is a medium approach. Let's see what he says.
12, no defect. No defects with a limited approach Ravensworth 2 to 3 track northbound. Arriving Franconia. There approach Ravensworth right.
Yep, that's what it is. We're going to be diverting. Milepost 97. Interlocking is Ravensworth.
Arriving Franconia, Springfield, 3 track north, approach medium in the cab. Cost 3 and 4. Got it. I got a spot.
Station is Franconia, Springfield. Here you change for the Washington D.C.
You gotta open your own door. Yep. it up. Well, Cap Copy 718, departing Franconia, check 3, northbound, approach your beam in the cap.
Interlocking is Franconia, CPF 97.97. Pick up a third track. On the left, we parallel the Washington Metro a little ways. Limited.
12, Cap Copy 718, limited fleet north on 3. Limited fleet? Hello?
Next station, Alexandria.
Clear. I think this signal is Van Dorn.
12, Cap Copy 718, clear, Van Dorn north on 3. Van Dorn north.
Boy, I'm good. Well, there's a metro station called Van Dorn here. There was also an old Southern Railway yard nearby, and that still uses it, Van Dorn Yard. Metro passes over us here and goes on to the right side as we approach milepost 102. AF interlocking, where the old Southern Railway used to join the RF&P. Milepost 103.
Northbound on 3, approach limited. Yeah, King Smith ahead. Approach limited AF and Big King is down. Right.
Approach limited signal AF interlocking. Milepost 104.
Now approaching Alexandria. Alexandria has a low platform. Please watch your step when leaving the train as there may be a long step down. Step boxes will be available at the conductor's locations.
Well, they all are supposed to have low platforms for this equipment, but I guess Alexandria is a little lower than normal. Entering the cosmopolitan area of Washington, D.C. here.
Alexandria track 3.
Milepost 105. Alexandria Union Station, served by Amtrak and VRE. Years ago, it was served by trains of the RF&P, Southern Railway, C&O, the bridge traffic off the RF&P to the Seaboard Airline and the Atlantic Coastline. It was and still is a busy passenger station. The station was built in the Federal Revival style. Very attractive.
Well, 312 for charge, KQ Smith, over.
Now at Alexandria.
So good morning to you. We have cab car V718 coming northbound on 3, like permission through your limits there. Over. understand, Kid Kishmer giving Abney on V718 permission through his limits. North on 3, max speed permitted. 108.0, 108.6 minute, and equipment are in the clear. Is that correct? We appreciate that. You have a safe day. Good weekend as well. We're departing Alexandria, track 3 north. Supposed to be him in the cab. Now we do have permission to dismiss up his taxi. With that permission,
On the right, you see the Washington Metro King Street station. I'm told Old Town Alexandria is quite historic.
7:30.
Limited at Slater's Lane. It's the Braddock Road Metro Station. You got a train there.
718, coach limited, latest north on 3.
CSX deployed, KQ clear out for those.
Milepost 106. Right here is a approximate location of the south end of Potomac Yard. Potomac Yard served the latter railroads: Pennsylvania Railroad, B&O, C&O, Southern Railway, RF&B, with bridge traffic to the ACL and the SAL. Slater's Lane.
CSX Equipment Defect Detector. Milepost 106.4. Track 3. CSX Equipment Defect Detector. Milepost 106.4. Track 3. No defects. No defects. Total axle 2/8 of transmission.
Alright, so let's try to get over.
Milepost 107.
From CFP 10890, CFP 10896. Max authorized payment equipment clear. Good copy, you and the crew have a good day. That's safe for both. Good copy. 121 out.
Talking to some train up ahead. Ah, we got a CSX train approaching. Coal.
Check south on 2. Good copy, sir. VRE P337. P730, now depart. Clear to proceed.
Milepost 109. I hear another VRE train on the radio. Arriving Crystal City.
You're open back to me when you get to your car. Got it.
Now at Crystal
312, punch JL Fortuno.
Engineer has a busy job on this train, calling up maintenance away foreman.
Cab, track 3 northbound. Fortune ahead.
Very good.
151 look good. 2 on burn on the rear. Y'all have safety now. Good weekend.
Alright, y'all look good. 2 on the rear. Have a safe trip, man.
Take it up. 12 JL Fortuno.
On the left here, we're approaching. There's the Washington Monument. This is Longview Park on the left, a great afternoon train watching spot. Doesn't look like it'd be too bad right now in the morning since it's cloudy.
I understand, good morning. I understand JL Fortuno giving the avenue on the V718, permission through its limits northbound. 2 to 3, track max speed 111.3, 111.7. Everybody's clear of that, correct? Over. Alright, we thank you.
Interlocking coming up is RO.
We have approach slow RO. We do have that permission into Fortune's limits 3 to 4 track there. Oh.
Alright, roger that. Approach slow. Got permission.
This was the northern end of Potomac Yard. RO is also the northern end of the Richmond, Fredericksburg, and Potomac's territory. From here northward, it was the property of the Pennsylvania Railroad.
next station,
Post 110. Crossing the mighty Potomac River here. You can see old remnants of Pennsylvania Railroad catenary poles.
We have approach medium indicator.
I got approach medium indicator.
I believe they're going to rebuild this bridge. Looks like they put new ties on this track. really see the Pennsy catenary poles here. Pennsy and the B&O ran freights on this trackage into Potomac Yard. Welcome to Washington, D.C., our nation's capital.
Now approaching Font.
Medium clear here. Phone interlocking. CPF 111.62.
What mile marker you have for this signal? If you can give it to me by the 10th, please.
11.8.
I appreciate it, thank you.
Coming into L'Enfant Plaza Station. This car is going to virtually empty here. This is the downtown business district station, so it does do a lot of business.
Now past La Font.
You're well over 500 feet north of my boys there.
Okay, north of your board. We are clear of 1400.
This is still the CSX RF&P sub here. Goes as far as Virginia interlocking. Next stop, Washington Union Station. Well, post 112. There's the good old Elaine McConnell. I saw that on my trip in November of 2022. It was running on a train from Broadway Airport to D.C. interlocking, you're going to see an old Pennsylvania Railroad style tower on the left. Here we enter Washington Terminal trackage, operated by Amtrak. Here's the tower. End of CSX maintenance. Should see a couple of B&O style CPLs up ahead here. Classic signals. They were once all over the B&O system. Now there's a lot fewer of those on CSX tracks today. Drop ballast in here. Heck of a place to work. Well, I got to thank the crew on board. They did a superb job. Everybody. I'm also grateful for the passengers for not coming at me with knives and baseball bats with the noise I was creating. But between my scanner chatter and that loud horn, I don't see how they can really complain that much. Well, they'll never have to deal with me again. Maybe someone else though. At 8:46, we're going to be right on time. Green CPL here. That's what Washington Terminal uses pretty much, CPLs, color position lights. Hope you enjoyed the ride, and I hope you enjoyed that fantastic horn. Arriving Washington Union Station. train 86, ready to depart for Boston. We saw that train pass by the Spotsylvania station. Great ride. Here we are in beautiful Washington Union Station. We are outside of the magnificent Washington Union Station. It must become an overcast day.